Mahila, it gives me severe EA shakiness whenever Ben V puts in his playlist this Amadeus Mozart stuff that I had to watch in class for school as one of the mandatory films. And I never liked the film, but that's okay. I understand. I think it has some good parts and good imagery, good symbolism. But the fact that in your videos, Ben V, you're saying that I'm my brother, okay? You're making like the Pergamus, Hebrew starved slaves think that I'm my brother, okay? And you're making like the animation pop out mutants think that too. And it's like you're not explaining these things, and then you say that I'm not explaining it. And you're like, well, he doesn't explain, so I don't have to explain. And it's like, no, I've said, at least in one video, everything that I'm saying, or I've put it on paper, okay? So it's nothing like new that's like, recurring, that's like, oh, he's his brother. He's body hopping, it's Blake in his body. Like, that's not what's going on here. I can sound like my brother, I can talk like my brother, I can have the mannerisms of my brother. I can have the mannerisms of Z. Daniel Bowerbank, which was, this flight that just crashed the Jimenez in Colombia, Medellin. The Medellin flight that crashed showed that I was method acting as Z. Daniel Bowerbank, and somebody picked up on that at the casino I go to, and then I had a guard and a boss man come and talk to me and say, are you betting today? We saw you fall asleep, and I can tell you guys on YouTube, I never fell asleep. I might have closed my eyes for a period of time because my eyes hurt. My eyes feel like they're popping out of my head. It's because I'm lacking water, the filtration of my water in my body. I get a shot and then it's not filtering properly because I'm not on the Dutches anymore. I stopped the Dutches cold turkey. Okay, I was trying to say cold turkey. I stopped the Dutches. So my body is adapting. I got an AMR that's like adapting. Like I got that on Rancho over by where I am right now. And like, that was even before I stopped the Dutches. I got that AMR. So like, I'm confident that either way I do it, I'll be okay. And I don't agree with, all addictions being a bad thing. I think I'm addicted to a lot of different things that are like habits, and then I don't think it's all bad. Like I have to go to DTR for every single thing I'm doing, whether it's eating food or taking a loo, dropping a load, a deposit. I mean, these are like, these are things that you have to do. I mean, they should be a relief to you. It should all be a relief, not like, oh, well, I have to eat and it has to be a burden of, like the Bible says, like eat with trembling and, and fear. And it's like, those are good for seasons. You cycle all that through. And like right now I can say from when they kill my food, I definitely follow the Bible and what it says about eating, and that like Solomon, he saw like in Ecclesiastes, the preacher and Solomon, I believe those are two different people. They loved food and they got a relief from it. And I don't think that's a bad thing. Now, what I'm saying is like when Ben V does this and he turns the tables on me and is like, you're your brother, like now you're gonna be kicked out of somewhere, like now you got outsmarted again. It's your brother doing this to you, or it's me because I'm Xavier and I talk first person. I'm talking about Ben V, that Ben V has Xavier ability. I'm just saying, like, I don't need this heat in my life. I'm fine doing what I'm doing. I don't need any extra heat in my life. I'm not trying to push any buttons. I make a video with notes on it where I do music and notes, where it's like a poem. Like, I'm floored that you guys think it reads like a poem. I'm floored. If it reads like gobbledygook, I'm floored too. I just write a story that I believe matters, okay? And I've heard both attacks and both praises. Okay, I'm just saying, not all the videos are the same. Like, I do slices. I come at you in angles of passion. I try not to get, a strike on my channel like I just got on my other channel and deleted the whole channel. I had to. I'm trying to be mature. I'm trying to be an adult. I'm trying to be a child. I'm trying to go about things in a child way. E-bus. Like, Enter the Stars says pluribus. E-bus. Like, I can't believe my old life was so disgusting. That's what the rappers say. Like, you have to remember that they are fighting a battle to stand and to bring you information. Now, if you want to come at me and say, oh, I got him now because we tracked him on Charleston and he sat down. Like, he sat down at his meal. Look at the details of what happened. I was in a booth. What's the name of the restaurant? Who served me? How did it all go in relation to who I am and my values? Who I am and my values as a human being. Doesn't that mean standing? Or does it come down to you're in a rush and you ate a cheeseburger and you stood while you did it? Listen, I've done both. And I know discernment to know when you have to do both. And know that it's okay. It's all part of the adventure. Thank you. Have a good night.